Unforgettable stories out of Western Jamaica from the scrapbooks of Adrian Freighter. It is no secret that when it comes to sending ladies into a musical tizzy, there are very few Jamaican artists that are capable of doing the things that Beres Hammond does in terms of winning heart, soul, mind, and maybe bodies with his musical magic. On the converse, when it comes to unadulterated excitement and burning a fire, Capleton is in a league of his own, hence the moniker the fireman. And based on his exceptional ability to turn it up, promoters are always anxious to have Capleton as their closing act because they know that once he has not performed, the fans will not leave, whether it is morning, noon or night. So imagine a scenario where a promoter manages to book both Capleton and Beres Hammond for the same show, as Worrell King did for the 2012 staging of Western Consciousness at Paradise Park in Westmoreland. I was there and I can tell you it was all magic as Beres Hammond took the night with his soothing soul renditions, while Capleton took the morning blazing like an inferno. Two St. Mary natives left no doubt that they are special when it comes to providing entertainment. While I have been covering entertainment shows for over 4 decades and have seen Beres Hammond many times, including performances at Reggae Sumfest and the Jamaica Jazz and Blues Festival, the truth is, I have watched more Beres Hammond shows than I have covered. Primarily due to the fact that as a leader of the team that covers major music festival, I normally go for the tougher night, which is usually dancehall night, leaving the other reporters to take on the more soothing nights, such as the international night segments. So naturally, I would have covered many more Capleton performances than those of Beres Hammond. So, in not covering Beres Hammond regularly, it gave me the chance to sit back and watch his performances just like any regular patron. And watching Beres like a regular patron is simply magical. The man knows how to entertain. That Double Delight performance at Western Consciousness 2012, which saw Beres and Capleton on the very same night, and I getting that wonderful opportunity to cover both, was just one of those great occasions in my career covering entertainment. In looking back at that Western Consciousness showcase, it could well be dubbed a royal salute, as the package also featured reggae queen Marcia Griffiths, and to the absolute delight of the patrons, she actually combined on her song with Beres Hammond, her old penthouse stablemate. In this edition of Lest You Forget, I will be revisiting that glorious night at Western Consciousness from a story I wrote for the Gleaner, which was published on April 16, 2012, under the headline, Star Sparkles at Western Consciousness, Awesome Beres, Sizzling Capleton. The story read as follows. Despite being somewhat peeved by the closing slot he was given, the fireman Capleton nonetheless left patrons at Saturday night's Western Consciousness 2012 in a musical tizzy as he blazed lyrically with an impressive infield set at Paradise Park in Westmoreland. With the early morning sun bathing the scenic riverside venue, Capleton took the stage at 6:05 a.m. and the energy level immediately hit the proverbial roof. It was all dancing and screaming as the fans reacted with glee to songs like Bun Them Out, Turn It Up, Small World and Jaja City, among other trademark hits. As is now customary with Capleton's performances, the joyous fans really burned it down as every bit of cardboard on the venue went up in flames as the fireman jumped and pranced on the stage, encouraging them to burn out corruption and immorality. When Capleton ended his performance, he was dripping with perspiration, and so was the case with many of the fans who got their heat from both the performance on the stage and the small bonfires on the lawn. However, while Capleton ruled the morning, the night definitely belonged to reggae's premier crooner, the charismatic Beres Hammond. Clad in a full jean suit, the veteran singer, who after his performance received a special citation from the mayor of Mount Vernon in New York for his contribution to music globally, spared very few of his hits in a glitzy performance. The females were clearly in their element, as the lyrical master all but had them eating out of his hand, belting out songs like No Disrespect, One Dance, She Loves Me Now, Come Back Home, Tempted to Touch, What a Night, and If You See Me Crying, which was done in combination with Songbird Master Griffiths, Hammond's old penthouse stablemate. The women were so mesmerized by Hammond's performance that I am sure that given the opportunity, just about any one of them would have been only too happy to take him home with them to add the finishing touch. Prior to her one-song combination with Hammond, Griffiths had earlier distinguished herself with a very pleasing set, which was also chock full of hits. The iconic female legend stirred much emotions as she warmed hearts with hits like Tell Me Why, I Shall Sing, Closer, a pleasing DJ rendition of Fire Burning, a medley including songs like Solomon and Welcome to Jamrock, and her well-deserved encore, Dreamland. In terms of the overall package for the night, promoter Worrell King definitely got it 100% right, as all the other acts gave impressive performances, with the likes of Aya Blaze, the British-based duo King Sound and Levi Roots, Dwayne Stevens, Luciano the Messenger, Romaine Virgo, Droop Lion, C Sharp, and the emerging female root singer Janine were all in spanking good form. While Beres and Capleton were the standout performers for the night, to be totally fair, the entire experience was one of those unforgettable stories out of Western Jamaica. Unforgettable stories out of Western Jamaica from the scrapbooks of Adrian Freighter. Before you go, please remember to subscribe.